Hi guys, and welcome back to Football Manager 2017 as Chelsea. New Year's Day here at Stamford Bridge to take on Southampton. Gonna go with the team who won last time out comfortably at Vicarage Road against Bournemouth. So that team is Courtois, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Lindelof, Alonso, Conte. Fabregas actually has to come in for Matic, who's suspended. Willian, Asensio, Hazard and Timo Werner leading the line. Lewandowski has had too many disappointing games recently. Timo Werner came in last time, scored a goal, so he deserves a spot. I expect most of the other sides to win today, most of the other big sides. The only one who could be in for a tricky time is Spurs, who are away at St James's against Newcastle, so hopefully Newcastle can do some damage against them. But main thing for us is to just make sure we beat Southampton today. Paul Pogba puts United ahead of Bournemouth. Corner coming in from Fabregas as Spurs and City also take the lead. Headed down, Hazard, what a block. Werner, 1-0. And that is the attacking set piece training paying off again. Timo Werner scoring after a big scramble in the box. As Liverpool take the lead at Selhurst Park through Emre Can. Goal Conte in the book, as it looks like most of the big teams are going to win as predicted. Danny Welbeck gives Arsenal the lead against Brighton. Is Fabregas in the book too? No, just a word, thankfully. Can't have the two central midfielders in the book, that'd be bad news. Spurs double their lead, as do Arsenal. Victor Wanyama and Kieran Gibbs. Chelsea 1-0 at half time. Playing well, but room for improvement certainly. Chalobah will come on for Conte. The last thing we need is a sending off. And Robert Lewandowski will come on to lead the line. Timo Werner giving us a lead in the first half. Lewandowski needs to do something in this second half if he's to do anything to convince me. Terrible ball, Asensio. If Lewandowski's to do anything to convince me that he should get his starting spot back. As Oriol Romeu goes into the book for Southampton. Fabregas probably will for us now. Yep, another booking for him. I think we're going to take him off possibly for Charlie Muzonda. As Charlie Austin comes on and Emre Can doubles Liverpool's lead. Now it's a free kick. Asensio finds Willian and it deflects in. Was it off Lindelof? Was it off a defender? It was off Victor Lindelof, who gets credited with the goal. And another attacking set piece for a goal. Actually, we're going to take Alonso off for Ake. I want Nathan Ake to get back to fitness. He's a guy that I like, and we used him pretty extensively actually in the first season. I'd like to see the boys who did well in season 1 do well in season 2. As Spurs make it 3-0 and Stoke get a goal back against City to make that 2-1. Lewandowski now plays it out wide to Hazard, takes on a man, whips it in. Asensio arriving and sniffs out the chance. Concerningly ahead of Robert Lewandowski. I mean, Lewandowski started that move, played it out wide to Hazard, got himself in the box, but Asensio actually was the one who pounced and got on the end of the cross. Jose Perez with a goal back for Newcastle, but it's unlikely to mean much. Ball forward, Azpilicueta lets it drop over his head. It does pick it up. Lindelof now, playing it to Ake, who's very central. Fabregas now, round the corner. Asensio, good ball to Lewandowski. Can he find Hazard? No, he's going to go himself by the looks of it. Lewandowski, and he can't get enough curl on it, goes harmlessly wide. Another poor day for Lewandowski, it seems, as Davy Klaassen triples Liverpool's lead. 3-0 now away at Palace. Asensio over the free kick, curls it, goes the other way, and it's a brilliant free kick from Asensio. Looked like it might have took a deflection, but it is his second goal of the day. 4-0 now, and I've got to say it's another set piece. Three goals today for set pieces. It's not something that I usually try and take advantage of, but I just noticed we were doing quite well from corners, so I thought maybe if we try and train this approach, we could do rather well. Oh, Stoke City got an equaliser, but Man City now 3-2 up at the Britannia. As Classy finds Romeu, Romeu finds Classy, Classy pokes it forward to Austin. Austin's got support out right, but it's a good challenge by Chalobah, but it will break to Gabbiadini fortuitously. Chalobah, can he take it off Gabbiadini? No, Gabbiadini gets past him, lays it into Austin, he's got a runner, and it's Davis, and it creeps in for the first goal we've conceded in quite a while. Thankfully, it's a meaningless goal, 4-1 here over Southampton, a decent result for us. But a bit harsh on the defenders. Courtois will take this goal kick to end, or sorry, free kick to end the game. 3-1 victory, and again the set pieces coming off for us. I'm going to have to set the rest of the training actually to reflect that. As Ola Inya gets another game for Sunderland, but he doesn't seem to be playing enough now for me. Nobody else really having a good day for us. The loanees, that is. Chalobah injured with a back strain. How did Ugbo do for Barnsley? Ugbo played well. Didn't get a goal, but a 7.0 is not a bad rating. Asensio's grateful for my faith. That's nice. Ugbo training well. He's going to turn into a decent player. He's going to have good physicals and good mentals. He's never going to be a technically gifted player, but I think he could be a useful player, maybe even for Chelsea. Not scouting. What am I talking about? Training. There we go. So we can set all of these games to attack and set pieces. It seems to be what's working for us, so I don't see any reason to change that. We're still working on attacking movement, or attacking in general I should say, in our overall training. I'll just take on a little refreshment if you'll excuse that. Oxlade-Chamberlain bid rejected. I asked Arsenal to name me a price, but they don't seem to be wanting to sell me Oxlade-Chamberlain. That's fine. But the way we're playing right now, I'm actually relatively happy to I'm relatively happy to carry on with the team that we have. But we'll see how the month of January goes. Batshuayi delighted at linking up with Robert Lewandowski, which is nice. Can Lewandowski tutor anyone else now? Let's see. I know player has recently finished tutoring, of course. Christensen delighted with linking up with David Luiz, which is also fine. Yep, the Kilmarnock loanees doing well, or the loanees I should say that we have out at Kilmarnock doing well. Yeah, Colquitt looks okay. He's never going to be good enough for us. We might be able to sell him for a bit of money. Joseph Colley, probably a similar story for him. Probably. Clark Salter doing well at Ross County, but it's probably a similar story for him as well. Kovalenko and Gonzalez worth a look, but as I say, I'm not particularly interested in bringing anybody in just now while we're still playing well. Ken Francis, a potential Premier League talent now, only 16 years old. Can we get him tutored by anybody? Yes, Hazard can tutor him. I actually forgot that Hazard wasn't tutoring because he was injured. Right, so FA Cup action now, a little break from the league. Chris Manning is wanted on loan by Crewe. How is he? He looks pretty damn good actually. Oh, he was the chap who was out at Stevenage, I believe. Yeah, in League 2. Crewe are in League 1, so it'll be a step up in leagues for him, and he'll be a key player. Excellent. Tomori to Rotherham, 20 years old. Yeah, so we can get him out as a key player. Yep, he can go to Rotherham, absolutely. And Marcos Alonso no longer wants to join Real Madrid, which is good news. Alright, so good start to the window so far. Getting out a couple of players on loan, and nobody wants to buy Alonso anymore. Oh, Kieran Tierney has moved from Liverpool to Arsenal. That's interesting. Didn't play many games for Liverpool. Hope he gets some games here for Arsenal. He seems to go from Celtic to Liverpool and then not really do anything, which is a shame. Okay, so a big day in the FA Cup now. Taking on Newcastle. Who will get Chalobah's spot on the bench? I suppose Kurt Zuma can get that spot on the bench. I'm actually going to play Ake for Alonso today. Any other rotations we can bring in? You know, I don't think I will. I think I'm going to stick with what we have just now. Victor Moses is worth a hell of a lot of money actually. Wonder if we could sell him. Or let's think. Let's let's do this. Let's put Lindelhoff on the bench, Baba Rahman to the left. We'll put Ake at centre back, and in the the lineup, let's put Pau Lopez in. I suppose we'll go Pau Lopez, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Ake, Rahman, Fabregas, Kante, Willian, Asensio, Hazard, and Werner. So the full contingent up front. Christian Teo missing today. They're matching our formation 4-2-3-1. Hopefully we should just have a bit too much for them. Tell them to show some passion today against Newcastle, who no doubt will be up for the fight. Kante nicks the ball early and nods it down to Christensen, who goes back to Lopez as we start the game in possession of the ball. Baba Rahman avoids an early booking. That's good news. As Carl Darlow will play it long. Christensen gets his head to it. Mbemba gets it away. Asensio flicks it towards Hazard again, but Diame will nod it to Ritchie. At Ritchie now, over the top for Mitrovic, should be picked up by Nathan Ake. Good play. Back to Lopez. And he can just simply play it out, or will he lob it? He looks like he's going to, yep, he's going to lob it. Towards Werner, wins the header, nods it to Willian. Good play from Timo Werner. Willian, not a great ball, but it does find its way to Asensio. Werner now losing it, unfortunately, to Hanley. Christensen takes it down. Good ball from him to Baba Rahman. Oh, beats his man. Lovely play. Plays it to Werner. Fabregas plays in. Asensio slots it into the net. Great move. Nice assist. Nice finish. Asensio quickly becoming a key player for us in that role, just in behind the striker. It's a booking. It is. Fernando Anita in the book, as Asensio with a free kick for his second. It deflects wildly off the wall, deceives Darlow and goes in, and Asensio has yet another goal, 7th of the season, 2nd today, and he's really coming onto a game now, Asensio. Free kick to Newcastle. Is Azpilicueta getting a booking? He is. He likes to pile up the bookings, it seems, Azpilicueta. Lazar with the throw in. Rodriguez will take it down, surrounded by white shirts, but he does get away from them. Slips it into Mitrovic. It's a good save actually by Lopez. Threatened to creep in at the near post there. Lopez made a save and the defender cleared up. Ritchie's deep cross, headed away by Christensen, flicked on by Werner. Anita will pick that up now. Can Werner possibly pinch this? He does. Timo Werner should be in. Nobody will catch him, or they shouldn't. He deviates though, and it's a poor shot. I have no idea what he's playing at there. Really poor. That should have been a goal. Timo Werner there doing more to convince me that Lewandowski should get back in than Lewandowski has. Werner to Hazard, cutting in, plays it to Werner, plays in Asensio for the hat-trick, and there it is, easy as pie. Asensio showing his strikers how you finish, smashes it in, hat-trick. Only 33 minutes gone. Beautiful from the young Spaniard. 7 shots, 7 on target from us today. Brilliant. Much lower shot count, but much more clinical. And I cannot complain about how this has went today. Relatively tough venue, St James's Park. We did not manage to beat them here in the league, and we're 3 up. Asensio to Willian, could get worse. Lazar's challenge goes to Willian. Can he angle this in? He actually cuts it back. Baba Rahman is in on the action. What a pile driver. Great finish. First Chelsea goal, 4-0 at St James's Park to Chelsea, and it's absolute domination. Definitely pleased with the efforts from the team today. Azpilicueta can come out for Kurt Zouma, who can return. Charlie Mazonda can replace hat-trick hero Asensio, and Lewandowski can come in for for Werner. We'll allow Lewandowski to play as an advance forward today. See if that suits him more. Oof, Hazard goes by quite a lot and then gets taken out by Ben Pearson. Free kick. Mazonda to Kante now. We're looking to get through round the corner. Hazard first time, and Darlow off the post. Good save. Hazard's actually been a bit disappointing since he moved to his preferred position. That's a concern for us, definitely. Lazar in the book here. Yep, Akraf Lazar booked for Newcastle. 4-0, 50 minutes gone. Newcastle actually slightly edging possession here with 51%. As Jack Colback goes into the book as well. They're 4th now. Mohamed Diame, is he in the book as well? No, just a warning for him. Second half certainly doesn't look as inspiring as the first half was, but job was done in the first half. Now Gale with the free kick, and it's a lovely free kick, postage stamp, or I suppose it be the opposite side of the postage stamp, but it was a great finish in the top corner nonetheless by Dwight Gale. Gets it back to 4-1. Unlikely to cause anything though. Little sad for Paul Lopez though, he deserved a clean sheet today. Conte in the book now. Throw in, Zuma, can we rub some salt in the wounds? Fabregas, nice turn, cuts it back, Lewandowski, a cross deflected, and it's hit the post. It's a good challenge actually by Lazar to stop Hazard getting onto it. Another disappointing showing from Lewandowski though. Fabregas in, Lazar will head it away, Colback will bring it out for Newcastle. Launches it, but easy for Zuma to cut out. Rodriguez now to Diame, and probably just going to fizzle. Yep, nothing much happening there. That's another solid win for us. The formation switch certainly seems to have worked in our favour, as Richie plays it to Anita and Richie, and the clock's probably just going to run down now. Lazar to Rodriguez, deflected to Diame, Kante nicks it, Christensen, he'll dig it out, Anita takes it down, and then 4-1 to Chelsea at St James's. Brilliant stuff. Let's see, was there any upsets today? So a relatively simple win for us. Ugbo scores as Barnsley upset Bournemouth, that's good news. Nothing much. Yeah, look at United thrash Nottingham Forest, which is expected. No, that was the wrong competition. Where's the FA Cup? There's the FA Cup. I don't see Newcastle out to us, Villa out to Plymouth, Huddersfield out, Leicester out to Swansea. No, I don't see any upsets, sadly, really. It's a bit of a shame. Still more matches to come, I believe. Yeah, a couple, but yeah, it still runs away to Wednesday actually. The FA Cup here. Are Spurs out of this actually? Out of curiosity. I've got some vague memory of Spurs going out. Let's see. Spurs. They're out of the EFL Cup. Oh no, they beat Torquay in the FA Cup. Yeah. Okay. Well, two good results today, both 4-1 over Southampton and over Newcastle. Next time we're away at the Etihad against Man City in the EFL Cup. Then we're away to the King Power against Leicester. So those are two big games to come in the next episode. We're going to truck on with probably with the same formation, but we'll decide that next time. If you've enjoyed this episode, it's been our best episode for quite a while, then drop down below and leave a like, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll see you next time for Man City and Leicester.